Okay, good evening. I was actually going to tell you that, but the machine did it for me. Good evening. My name is Inga Stevenson, and I'm speaking to you from Edinburgh in Scotland. And my wonderful co-host is, as usual, Ellen McShane, who is from Vermont in the USA. Ellen and I work together, and we have also become really good friends. Nice to see so many of you that I haven't seen for a while. Hi, Irene in Canada, Daniel in Switzerland, and Mr. Roberts in Nigeria, one of my favorite people. I'm handing over the admissions to Ellen. Okay, so Dinesh from India has asked me to record this. I'm not really fond of hearing or seeing myself on screen, so I will just whoosh it off to him. Anyway, hi. So we're here to talk about 5B. I would just like to make it really clear to you all from the beginning that 5 billion sales is all about the money. It's only about money. There is no higher purpose, greater vision, product or anything like that to take into consideration. This is purely and simply about making money. Now, some people might not think that's really cool, but actually I think it's kind of okay myself. The whole situation with 5B is that at the moment it's a great opportunity because it's all about data. As I'm sure you know or you're aware, our data is mined and sold all the time. It's not something that I agree with, but it's just too big a phenomenon to be able to control. Every single time we click on an app or download an app, click on a service, you know, read an article online or anything like that, we're asked to agree to the terms and conditions. And basically in those terms and conditions, there is a little clause that says, we are giving this company, app, service, whatever, the right to mine and sell our data. A couple of years ago, everybody went privacy mad because they realized this was going on. And then all the companies said, okay, we're going to give, you know, people the right to do this and that under the guise of the GDPR. That's all changed now because what they've done is all of these companies have just slipped in a little bit of a clause. And so nobody's going to read through 25 pages of small print before they want to see something on YouTube or BitChute or whatever it is. They just go click, agree. And in that instant, you give all of this, your rights and your data away to this company. What 5B have done is 5 billion have developed a service called Service One, which is a system which basically doesn't extract, but it mines the data at the same time. So it's not just Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and everybody else who's getting paid. It gives us the opportunity to be paid too. And at the end of the day, we should be paid because it's our data. So this is really exciting. I've worked, as has Ellen, with a couple of companies in the past. In pre-launch, and this is the most exciting ever because this is about social media data. The reason that I like this opportunity so much is because it's completely equal. It's totally global. It doesn't matter, you know, your age, race, religion, academic ability, gender, location, nothing. If you're in Kathmandu or you're in Los Angeles or you're in Saigon or you're in Cape Town, we all have the opportunity to earn exactly the same. And I think that that is really cool because that to me is a real opportunity. It's a pure opportunity because anybody can do this business. Now, the sponsor or the person who invited you to this call probably said to you, hey, it's easy. All you do is you register for free and you share your link and you'll make money. And you probably, some of the new people on here, you probably thought, well, it can't actually be like that. Well, let me tell you, most sincerely, that's what it is. We just did a Zoom call this afternoon. We were online for about 50 minutes. And really, all I needed was about 10 seconds to say those things. Register for free, share your link, you'll make money. That's it. The reason that we started to do these Zoom calls is that, number one, it's really nice to connect, but it also gives you the opportunity to bring people to the call to answer any questions and to see that it's actually genuine because of course some people say, hey, it's too good to be true. So Ellen and I have decided to do these where we have a little chat and basically say, yes, this is the real deal. Ellen's very kindly shows you the back office and how it all functions. Again, really, really simple. And then we do some questions and answers, and that's really all it is. I would encourage everybody to take advantage of this because it's free, it's completely free now to come on board, and everybody will make money. Service One is a system, as I say, which basically mines and collects the data, and 5 billion will sell the data. This is done anonymously, okay? They're not looking and they're not saying, oh, Daniel went there and Ellen went there and Inga was, you know, on Facebook for 2 hours. It's not about that. It's just collating all this data anonymously and they sell it. When we use Service One, we will all be paid $400 a year for just using Service One. Basically, they're paying us $400 for our data every year. $400 automatically. Now, to be an affiliate, we have the opportunity to get a link and invite other people. Everybody that we invite on our first level that will use Service One, and of course, everybody will use Service One because who is going to refuse a free $400? For every person who uses Service One, you will be paid $100 in commission. Everybody, without exception. Not only do we get paid $100 on level 1, we get paid on 16 levels deep. So between levels 2 and level 16, everybody that comes in and uses Service One, and again, they all will because they're going to get a free $400, you will be paid $5 US from their activity, basically, from them using Service One. This is an absolutely huge amount of money. I mean, you can, you know, just suppose you have 10 people, you invite 10 people this week. This is going to give you $1,000 this week, okay? Not this week now, but that's what will be coming to you. And if those people go and invite 10 people, that will be another $50 and so on. And it's not difficult. It's really easy because it's for free and you don't have to do anything. There's no big sales pitch. I don't have any charts. There are no systems to learn. You know, there's no product. It's just the data. You don't have to do anything. All you need to do is basically register for free, share your link anywhere you like, and you will make money. It is really that simple. So we have Service One. Anybody over the age of 14 years old can use Service One. So imagine all the people who have got a couple of teenage kids in the house, they're online all the time. As a parent, you can sign them up. You have to be over 18, but you can sign them up to be a user on Service One. And they, the kids, the teenagers, will earn $400. And you as the parent, for introducing them, will earn $100 from introducing them. But they can only be a user at 14. At 18, they can become an affiliate. I personally think this is groundbreaking because it's so equal. But for anybody in a, well, not even just in a less economically developed country, I mean, I've had 3 kids and believe me, they cost me a fortune. If somebody had said to me, you know, your kids are going to earn $400 for just being online, I would have said, yes, please give it to me. Because, you know, they need clothes, they need the whole thing, and they're always on their phones anyway. They're not doing anything different, and they're going to get $400 a year, year in, year out. And this is where the residual income comes in, because once you've got your $400, the first year, you're not going to give it up the second year. You're not going to say, oh, sorry, no, I don't want it this year. Everybody's going to do it. It's a growing business, growing like a mushroom. So that's all there is to it. It's really as simple as that. And we are in a unique opportunity now. Everybody here has the possibility to earn thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars year in and year out. At the moment, it's free. That's why it's an opportunity. 5 billion are going to go live on the 30th of October. When they go live, all new people who register will have to pay an affiliate fee. We never will because we got in pre-launch, okay? It'll always be free for us. But there's one caveat. You need to have one person registered underneath you. And that's not difficult because you can have a spouse, a brother, another family member. To stay live and free forever, you need to register at least one person. So if you have people that you've sponsored and they're in your system, but they haven't registered a person, you need to get in touch with them and say, hey, listen, you need to just register this one person. And at the end of the day, it's in your interests too, because the chances are when they see how easy it is, they will go out and bring in some more. But that person being active for you will earn you $100. So it's worth, you know, sending them a text and saying, hey, listen, this is the way that it is. But they only need one person and they're free for life. So this is really cool. If a person, just suppose you have a person and they have done nothing and they're not interested, when we go live, why I would not know, but when we go live, this person will remain as your person and they can be a user. But for them to be an affiliate again, they will still be registered under you, but they will have to then start paying. So you can see the beauty of this. Now it's free for absolutely everybody to come on board, register for free, build a team, invite everybody that they know, everybody in your family, not the 14-year-olds, that's after launch, but everybody who's over 18, invite them, and they can invite people for free. Now, the 5 billion say that the site is going to go live on the 30th of October. I hope so, but I've been in a couple of companies before. When you have a big system like this, it is possible that it might be delayed by a couple of days or a week. It doesn't matter. It's actually okay for us because it gives us that little bit of extra time to get more people in. Hopefully there's nobody from 5 billion on the call here because they're all super techno wizards and they will probably say, Inga, you can't say that because we will be live on the 30th of October. But, you know, experience says to me, one never really knows. And I don't mind. You know, I don't mind if they're a week late. It gives me 7 more days to go and invite the world. So this is what it's all about for me. I came across this business pretty much by accident. It was from a colleague who I haven't worked with, but I've had contact before with in Nigeria. He sent it to me. I looked at it. I thought, no. And then something pulled me back and I took a deeper look and I thought, wow, these people know what they're doing. Everybody on this call, like Ellen, Dinesh, Danny, Ryan, and anybody else that I can't see here right now, when you go into the back office of this company and you see the resources and the marketing tools and the way now that they're updating everything, you know these people mean business. So, you know, I can talk for ages, but really it just comes down to the same things. Again, register for free, share your link, and make money. It's very hard to fill out an hour with just this, something that takes 5 seconds to say. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand you over to Ellen, who's going to share her screen, and she's going to go through the back office with you and just point out a few things to you. And then we'll pick it up a bit later and you can ask questions and so on and anything that's bothering you. But again, it's so simple. Ellen, over to you.
Thank you, Inga. That was a great presentation. It gives us a great idea of what we're involved in and the potential here. It's limitless, really limitless. So we can bring prosperity into our lives and into anyone's life that signs up with 5 billion sales. So when you do sign up, you get connected to your back office, which allows you to see how you're developing your team and where things are moving for you. And you come right onto the affiliate homepage. And here you're going to be able to get your affiliate link. And you want to copy your link. And you may also be interested in using the QR code, which would be fine. But always make sure, from my point of view, that you include the link too, so that in case someone's using a phone, they have a way to sign up with you, because you can't use the QR code on your phone because that's where your reader is. And you're going to find that once you do sign up, that you're connected with your IP address to this site. And so you're not going to be able to see your link as others are going to see it. It's going to just bring you back to your sign-in page. And you can go into an incognito window, or you can look at it on another device so that you can see what it really looks like. And what you want to do also is pay attention to the statuses that are here. And this allows you to move through certain levels based on your activity. And it's a great way to set up your weekly intentions, because you can see that if you just joined, let's say you joined today, but you're thinking about, oh, well, I'm the next 5 days or next week, I'm going to be an active person under this status, which is bringing in one person who then enrolls another person. And as Inger was talking about being an active affiliate, it's a different definition. So this is for your profile status, active level. So don't get confused about that, because all you have to do to be active on this platform and to make sure you have this affiliate position for life free is to bring one person in. But then you can look the next week, you can go to 6, you want 6 affiliates, that would get you to be a builder, and on down until you get through all of the opportunities. The other thing that's on this page that's very important is that leaders are wanted. You know, they want you to apply to be a leader in your country. And it goes back to what Inger was saying, is that they really don't want to be out front as a company, because they're technocrats, they're technology people. They want us to be their front people. And so what you want to do is then go in and apply so that you can be looked at as a leader in your country with additional financial incentives. And we will be the front people for those, for the company. I asked them a couple of weeks ago if they would send us a person to do some Zoom calls or what have you. And they said, no, we want the leaders to be the front people. So very interesting approach to how to run this company. And your affiliate links, they let you know how many people have clicked on your link and then how many people have joined. And the rest of it down here is not yet filled out. But this same page also gives you information about your downline and some, you know, they want you not to make a certain mistake in this stage. They want you to just be looking for builders and affiliates as much as you can. But we're into countdown. So just bring in as many people as you can and encourage them to get one person. Because if we can do that, we are all going to be in abundance and wealth for the rest of our lives, because we're going to be able to earn so much money with 5 billion sales. And the news link, you want to come in and look at this as, you know, maybe once a week just to see what's up here. They're going to give us all the important information that we need. And in order to stay active, in case you don't have a person under you, you need to be in the site at least once a week. Otherwise, they're going to think you're a dummy site or not really an active person. And this downline tab is very helpful. This allows you to see everyone on your level 1. And in that, you can click on people. So Denise is always very calm and caring and okay about us showing his information. So he has a great team being built with 68 people directly to him. And then by clicking this, they just did this week. And that's what Inger is talking about. They've given us a message saying they're building the site behind this site for us to be ready to launch October 30th. So you can also click on the person's name and it brings up more information about them. And it can be very helpful as you try to understand who it is that you're working with. And one part of this is fun to watch, because this is the piece that's going to pay us the $5 overrides down 16 levels. And right now with this amazing team that I'm working with and we're all a part of, I have people on the 12th level. And you can see how many are active and how many are inactive. And that's really my job now, to make sure that I can get everybody active by getting that one person under them. And all of these overrides, they go to launch, since we're not getting paid now, but the override A is the override for $5, 16 levels down for our using the internet, and then having people enroll under us. And then this override is for bringing on businesses. And this one is for being override C is for being part of the profit sharing for the businesses. So this is just a fun area to look at. The marketing area is also very helpful. And what they do there, they give you a good overview. You know, they want you not to spam people. Obviously, none of us would do that. And they give you emails that you can copy and paste. and just edit or use it exactly the way it is. They give you a good video that you can connect to your invitation link by clicking on that link. And then you would, once it opens up in the new page, you would be able to copy the link from your browser and send that out to people with the video and quite a bit of information about the site. So it's not a bad way to promote yourself. They're also giving us some images that they're working on, and the banners, I just heard back from support that they're working on a new banner for us specifically, because as I worked with my team, I saw they were saying earn 500,000 K, $500,000 in affiliate commissions. I was afraid we'd be shut down by LinkedIn or Facebook. So they're creating a new banner for us that's going to take that statement out so that we can use it. And all you do, if you do want to use it, is you right click on the GIF and then you copy the image onto your desktop, and then you can upload it to your social media platforms. The only thing that does not do for you, it doesn't give you the link connection. This copy HTML will give you a link connection, but the only way I can think of using that is that if I were building a web page. So it's not something that you can have this banner, from what I can tell, linked to your invitation link to be a post, but it's still very strong post, just being a GIF and getting people's attention. And then you can get your links again. There's some social media information and resources, and which are a bunch of companies that they recommend you could get some help for in promoting your 5 billion sales opportunity. They have a great FAQ section. You can just read all of these different statements that will help you a great deal. If you need to get to support, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom, click on contact, and remember, anything that's green here is active. I was so appreciative of understanding that piece, because it makes navigating the site so much easier. Very easy to get support to respond. They respond very quickly. And it's just your name and then your email address and what the issue is. And you just hit submit. I'll have to fill it out first, but it's a great way to communicate. And then they explain service 1, service 2. This is the special part. This is where you get to find out all the people signing up under you. And it allows you to see the person's information and gives you their sign up link, invitation link. So like if you do like Inger does, where she gives people the messages with their links installed in the message, you can take the link right from here and activate it if you want to do that. And so I find this part very helpful. And then you here have your profile. You can go in and you can add your picture, some information about yourself, so that when people are looking, they have some idea what is going on with you as a person. So you have your status, your settings, your QR invite, and your logout. And then one really, I think, professional approach is that you can change the language on this site for so many different languages. It's truly, a company that cares about people and wants everyone to be respected. And it's just very exciting. You also have a Telegram link that you can set up with 5 billion sales. Let's just get back to English so I can, if I can. Let's see what we could do that. I think I've kind of got myself stuck in another language, but it's okay. It will come back to English. I've had to go to other languages too. Let's try Italian. Maybe there we go. As long as you're doing it up here, I think I can get it back to where I want it to be. Good. So that is basically the back of the house, so to speak. And it's a great, simple channel to use, and one that you'll be proud of to be a part of as you share it with the people. Because everyone in the world right now is really a technocrat, right? There's so many cell phone users and people that are so comfortable on the internet. And it's just exciting to be in this global community where we're doing so well. And Inger, I I don't know. I don't think you talked about the October 30th lottery yet. Have you done that?
No. Okay. So 5B are looking to use 5,000 people to be beta testers. And again, I don't want to bore you, but we've been in companies before that have been in pre-launch and no beta testers have been paid. 5 billion say that they're going to choose, or not they're going to choose, but 5,000 beta testers will be chosen from the whole pool at random, and they will be paid. And it's going to be done because I assume, people ask me this all the time, and I thought it would be geographical. And they informed me today that it's going to be done with an automated computer service. So it's completely fair. It's going to be like a lottery. And then you will get a secret login, and then you just log in and you will start to be paid in real time for your activity. So you could be in, you know, St. Lucia with one person, you could be in London with 5,000 people, or wherever with 2 people. It doesn't matter. It's got nothing to do with them. It's got nothing to do with us. You're going to get an email to say, right, you've been chosen as a beta tester, and then you will start being paid. I think this is really cool. So, and it's going to test the system. So again, that's something that we can look forward to. Also with the leader thing, I would like to be a leader in my country. I think it's also very cool. Why not? It's a great company. I'm happy to represent and be presented by this company. But with the leader situation does come other benefits and bonuses. So I would encourage you to apply to be a leader. If you like what you're doing and you feel like you're reasonably successful, why wouldn't you be? Because, you know, it's a great thing to do, and it's great to show your people where you're at as well. I don't really think there's anything else to say other than on a personal note, I really believe that if you look after the people that come in to your team, they will look after you. So it is really simple. And as Ellen says, yes, I do make the texts for some of my people. Sometimes I think, wow, you know, you're a bit lazy. You could really just like, you know, I'll give you the text, but you could put your affiliate link in. But the easier we make it for people, the more of a result that they're going to get, which is going to be great for them. They're going to be enthused by it. They're going to take off. I'm going to take off. It's just win-win all the way down with these people. So, you know, again, great company. I really like it that there's no big ego, like some guy at the front saying, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm the big I am. They want us to represent the company. They're quite happy behind the screens doing their thing. And again, having been in companies, when you look at the way they've put this together and the way that they're updating everything now and the tools that are provided, they want us and 5 billion to succeed. It comes from the top, you know. If I help Dinesh or Ellen or Daniel or Mr. Roberts or somebody, if I help them to do well, I will do well. 5 billion, if they help all of us to do well, we'll all do well. 5 billion will do well. It's just win-win every which way. And again, the greatest opportunity is in less economically developed countries because everybody has a phone. This is going to make a huge difference to many, many nations, you know, South America, Philippines, parts of Africa, India, other parts of Asia. I mean, it's absolutely huge. This can be life-changing for somebody who is earning no money, and it's all for free. So I can't impress upon you enough how important it is that you share it to give somebody a chance, because they don't have to, you know, they don't have to be a certain age. They don't have to be a big seller. They don't have to have been in MLM. This is for everybody. Everybody. Imagine. This is truly the greatest opportunity that there's ever been. So I'll probably remember something. Oh, yes, I know what I want to say. Again, Ellen's quite correct. You need to go and look into your account every week to show that you're not a zombie account. Occasionally, you will see there's a tab called News, and there'll be a little red dot there. That means there's some kind of update. Click on there and read it. Because this is a computer techno system, they can see who's, you know, looking at the news and who's basically interacting with the business. And I guess, again, if they see that there's nothing happening, they're just going to think, well, this is a zombie account. You will never lose your account, but after launch, if you don't have one person registered, you will need to You will stay with your sponsor, whoever invited you, but you can use for free system one, but you will need to, if you want to share the opportunity, you will then need to start paying a fee as an affiliate. But never ever for us, as long as we have one person, it is completely 100% free for life. Okay, free life for everybody. Okay, there are some questions.
Yeah. So one question from Kaveen, I think is how you say her name, excuse me, is it every person that sign up under my name, I earn $100 per person?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Go. They have to be using service one after launch, but come on, we're all going to use service one because they're going to give us a free $400. So Kaveen, go. Okay, next.
Okay, thank you.
And so I think, just as you were explaining that the accounts would not be deleted if someone does not have someone under them, the question came in just about the same time, but I think the answer was given that no, accounts will not be deleted, which is such good news. They changed their mind.
Yes.
So we're going to keep the people.
They were going to delete the accounts. We just found this out today. They were going to delete the accounts of inactive people, but they are not, because they thought, oh, the sponsors have invited all of these people. We're punishing the sponsors if we do that. And they've worked really hard to make the company great. But again, impress upon the people, if they don't have just one person, they're going to have to start paying. So, get them to invite their mom or their brother or their husband or whatever. Just get one person. It's not hard. Trust me, it's not hard. The people, it's a joy to be able to share this with somebody. I mean, really. Anyway, I do ramble on. Any more questions?
I've got two questions.
Go for it, Eddie.
When you were talking about if you don't get one after the launch and you have to pay the affiliate, is it a one-time fee or is it going to be a monthly fee?
We don't know what it is and how frequently it will be. I'm assuming that it's probably going to be a monthly fee. Again, just an assumption, because if it was an annual fee, it would probably be quite a lot. So it'll be monthly, probably the way to go. I don't know how much it's going to be. Maybe they haven't even decided yet, but it's not going to be that much, because they would just be shooting themselves in the foot if they made it ridiculous. Nobody would come on board, and they want it to grow. So I have no idea. I'm not even going to guess, but it'll be reasonable.
One other question. When Ellen was talking about that link that you can attach, that video that you can attach to your link, can you, once you go up there and attach it to your link and you can grab that URL off your browser, can you make that URL a shortened URL with bit.ly or whatever, and it'll still work?
I would guess it would, but like if you put it into LinkedIn, they will make a link for you that's shortened.
Okay, but I use another platform that automatically goes and puts it on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. I don't care what they do when it goes there. But where I go from,
the only thing I've heard about bit.ly and shortened links lately is that a lot of the artificial intelligence is beginning to think of them as being spam. But that's just what I don't have anything to document that.
Because people really like shove it out there, it's just indiscriminate, like, oh, I've done this now, it's going, and it's just picked up and then it's blocked.
Well, the reason I was asking that, though, because a lot of people, including myself, if I see something over and over again, a certain opportunity or certain business, and if I already know about it, I'm not going to click on it. But, if they go and click on that bit.ly link, they don't have any idea what it is, and they click on it, and then they go, oh, it's 5 billion sales. They don't even know that. They don't have an option to not click on it, by it being shortened like that. That's why I use that a lot of times. I'm not ashamed of 5 billion sales. I'm not ashamed of it. I just know how people are when they see something. They'll click on something they don't know about, the unknown, maybe before they will a link showing you exactly what you're advertising or what you're, trying to get them into.
Sure.
I can do some research and get back to you about what I find out.
Well, what I'll do, though, I'll go ahead and do that link, like you said, put it in the browser. I'll shorten it, and then I'll click on my bit.ly link and see if it actually does what it says. You know what I'm saying? I can do that myself. No big deal.
No,
I was just curious.
exactly, just test it. And always with this, when I've done some testing, always make sure that you log out completely out of 5B, because then you just end up in your back office and then you think, oh my goodness, I'm letting somebody into my back office. So sign out completely before you test. Well, you
Okay.
can do all this anyway.
And I did do that video, and I put my link into the video. And even though I sign out of 5 billion sales, I still can only see that video as if that's the only thing I'm sending, but it's not. If I go into an incognito window, I can see that my link is still functioning, but on my computer, all I see is the video message. So it's that because they're so good at what we're going to be doing, they're going to be tracking us, right? So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
all linked.
But maybe a different browser then, I don't know. I mean, look,
I've tried that too. It's all, yeah, I've tried everything.
Elementary. I'm so elementary. I'm like a 4-year-old with technology.
But it's exactly what you said. You just don't worry about it because you're fine. It's just that it's the computer that's holding it, even if you signed out of your 5 billion sales website.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Any other questions?
Yeah, we have a couple other questions. The payment process for getting paid as affiliates.
Yeah.
Payment. Okay. Because they have to, 5B have to collect the data, we will be paid after they've sold the data, because they can't pay us before because they need to get the data. So if we go live on October the 30th, we assume that we will be paid, start being paid around the middle of November. The payments, when I inquired how frequently, I thought it would be monthly. They said that they were going to pay us every 7 days or every 14 days, which was like amazing. But they hadn't quite decided. It was dependent on admin, really, how that was going to work. So we can look forward. I mean, you'll know if we go live on October the 30th, or I should say when, because that's what they said, when we go live on October the 30th, the maximum amount of time that we're going to have to wait is, I would imagine, 6 weeks, because these people have got it under control. So that's very reassuring. And then every week or 2 weeks after that, we will be paid directly into our bank accounts via PayPal. We will be paid in fiat money or with cryptocurrency. We can choose. I think there are 3 kinds of crypto that they're offering right now. Other payment methods will be announced as they are developed. So that's just the basic bottom line right now. But more stuff will come. I mean, it's very sophisticated. Okay, Steve, unmute. Mr. Roberts, you can unmute, or somebody first. Steve, go ahead first and unmute.
Hi.
Hi.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening. Could I just ask, what does using Service 1 mean, please?
Service 1 is essentially the mining and capitalization of your social media data. This is all about things that you will be doing anyway. Some people say, well, I'm not really on social media much. Neither am I, but that doesn't matter, because that's still data. It's, it might sound negative, but it's still data, because it's showing that that person is not on there very much. And it's really, when they collect this information, it's to spot trends. Again, it's not a personal thing. They're not looking at it to say, oh, Steve's been here and Steve's doing this. It's all done anonymously, so they can say, okay, the traffic is going towards this. It's to help companies, if they do some, big companies we're talking about here, if they do some huge promotion or something like that and they want to see if it works, obviously they can tell by their till sales and stuff, but they want to, they want to see where the traffic's going, how the movement of people and so on, and what's working for them. It's as simple as that. Everybody's doing it. I mean, the biggest collector of data on the planet is Jeff Bezos, Amazon, because they know everything. I mean, Amazon know when we buy, how much we buy for, what day we spend the most money, who we buy for. They know absolutely everything. People think Amazon was, the money was made in Amazon because of products, selling products. It was actually made because of the data collected, because they can channel and move the people. That's why we have Black Friday and all the rest of it, because they know what people want. So this is really what it's for. And again, this data is not something that these other companies are not already doing, because they're already doing it. So they've just developed a system, which is Service 1. Service 2, I believe, is to do with companies, and that's going to be announced later. They're keeping that under wraps, but another great earning opportunity there as well. They've given some indication, I think, of the commissions, but they've just basically said, we're not saying anything until, you know, we don't want anybody to steal the concept, basically. We'll tell you when it's ready. So, you know, I mean, we are in prime position here to you know, people don't like it when you talk about money all the time, okay? There's always got to be something else going on. But the bottom line is, we're all working for money. We all have bills to pay. We all have things to do. I personally like the easiest and the most fun way to do that. And with this, I think this is really fantastic. You know, I don't have to go and sell some face cream or some cryptocurrency or an investment fund to somebody who can't afford it. Everybody can do this. Everybody. My mother's 86. She wants to do it. You know, it's incredible. She said, I'm doing this. And I said, Mum, you're going to have to update your phone. She said, I'll go and buy an iPhone. Can I do it on my iPad? She's 86. She's thinking, this is great. It's like free money. I'm going, yeah, you've got the right idea, Mum. Okay. Mr. Roberts, hi to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah, I'm happy to see every one of us here. Actually, my question has been addressed in respect of the payment gateway. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Cool. Okay, very nice. Shaleda, go ahead, unmute and ask a question.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
It's a pleasure having everyone on board. My question is, this was posed to me, how will they get your information for payment? And
well, we will have to supply the information later. When there is some payment to be made, then we will be asked to submit our bank account detail or however what we want to be paid. They will let us know because they'll have all the money and they'll know that we want it, basically. But right now there's no money, so that's not a problem.
And another question, will they notify you when you're being paid?
Yeah, well, I would imagine so. Or, I mean, I don't know if it's going into your bank account and they say, right, we're going to pay you every 2 weeks. I would imagine it's just going to be an automated situation. But a good question, I will ask about that. But I think, you know, it's going to kind of be, maybe it's one of those things where they're going to say, look, it's in your interest to make sure, you know, if we say we're going to pay you every 2 weeks, the money will be there, kind of thing.
Right.
You are
self-employed.
so you're responsible. If you're in the UK especially, you're responsible for your own tax and all the rest of it. They don't want anything to do with that. You're not employed by the company. It's up to you to make your declarations or whatever or not with the money that you earn.
If you choose to use PayPal, PayPal will notify you that you've gotten a deposit.
Yeah.
So that if that is an important piece, Shaleda, that would be a good way to set up your account.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, wait,
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, wait, let's wait. You know, you can do PayPal when it comes out, but let's wait and see, because maybe there'll be like 4 or 5 different setups that you can choose, because I mean, it's fully global. So they want to make sure that somebody in, you know, Nepal or somebody in China or Vietnam or some remote place has actually got access to their money. They don't want the money. It's a lot of money to us, but believe me, this is peanuts compared to what 5 billion are going to be making from this data. Really peanuts.
So we have a question from Carol. Can we use another language for our other countries' prospects?
Yes. I mean, it's all there. I would say I had an Italian chap, I don't know if he's here on the call, but he was just, you know, sometimes, for example, when I make a text or something, to make it easier to explain, I just go to Google Translate and I put it into a different language, and then I just text it or WhatsApp it over to somebody. Or I've said to a couple of people, listen, if you don't fully understand this, register for free, because it's not going to cost you anything, and then just go into the back office and click on the flag, and then you've got it all there. It's simple. And then if you want to continue, we'll chat, and if you don't, but by the time they've read it, they're like, I'm in, basically.
I just wondered about those links that we can copy and send to people, if we could put it in their language so that they fully understand. I have people in 6 countries in another business, and it's hard for me to explain in English what I'm trying to tell them. And I wondered if we could send them an invitation in their language. It would really help right from the back office when she showed the language change. Can we do that?
Well, yes, because you can go in there and you can, like Ellen said, the emails and everything that are there for you to use. If you click on French, they'll all be there in French or Spanish or German. So it's all there.
Okay, that's great.
This is one of the things that I find very impressive about the company. And I've worked with some big companies. I've never seen anybody do it so professionally in terms of the languages. I mean, it's there in Hindi, in Arabic, in all the European languages, and a whole bunch, and it's in Vietnamese. I think it might be in Thai. It's incredible. So yeah, if you don't speak Spanish, then what you need to do is look on the English and find out where the section is that you need to look at, so you don't send them something random. But when you know where that section is, just go in there and copy the email and away you go, and it's all done.
Yeah, it's great. Annie wants to know who you work for.
Who I work for? I work for me.
I was going to say you work for us.
Well, I do. I mean, I do, but I work for me. But yes, I do. I'm like everybody's servant, but I love it. I mean, yes.
You're great. And but the real question is, if I recruit someone and my downline recruits another person, do I also get paid?
Yes, 16 levels.
Yeah, the $5 override.
Of every level, 2 to 52. Level 1, $100 for every person, not just for inviting them. They have to use service 1, but they will, because they're going to get a free $400. Anybody that doesn't do it would be like ridiculous. And then levels 2 to 15, every single person is worth $5 to you. Everybody. Imagine.
Exciting. Andrea has a question. Can my 14-year-olds sign up as a user? And how can I sign them up?
Exactly. Yes, you can. And they can sign up but as a user, but not yet. The site has to be live. It's all about their data being collected. But yes, they're worth $400 for themselves and $100 for you. But that will be...
I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Okay.
I think the last question, Clover is asking, I would like to know who is paying us, which company?
The company is called 5 Billion Affiliates. It's backed by a company, an investment company called ECAN. This is a registered UK company. You can find their information at Companies House with their number and everything. And I believe Ellen has seen that they own about 25 websites, big sites. And I think you said they were listed on the US Stock Exchange as well.
Yeah, I think they're a subsidiary of a US company that is just an energy investment company, the same exact name, and it's traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So I think that's it for questions, unless someone else has a question.
Could I say something, please?
Sure.
Sorry, I couldn't see the option to raise my hand, so I just unmuted myself. So good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan. I'm really excited to be a part of 5 billion. I have been a part of the networking industry for the last 6 years, and I've had a good level of success. Networking is not easy because you have to convince people to purchase products, to invest money, and make them do it repeatedly. It's not easy. Here we have an opportunity where we get registered for free. We are not paying anything right now in pre-launch. All of us, we send across senseless messages across WhatsApp and Facebook to hundreds and thousands of people. We have done it for free. Who earns from it? Facebook. All the tech giants earn from it. Now we have an opportunity to earn from our own information. For example, cryptocurrency has given us back power over our money. 5 billion sales is giving us back power over our information. Now, for the last 10 or 15 years, all these tech giants have been making money off us. And we have unknowingly given our consent to all these companies to use our information. You type something in Google, you'll see the same thing on Facebook within a couple of hours. But when we offer people this opportunity, we ask, how safe is it? Guys, for 10 or 15 years, we have been giving away our information for free. Mark Zuckerberg has become a billionaire. All these billionaires have given us free accounts and they have made money off us. Now we have an opportunity. Don't overthink it. Over-analysis leads to paralysis, guys. This is a brilliant opportunity. Get going. Register at least one person every day. Do it for 7 days and get every one of your direct referrals to do this. 7 into 7. You will not make this. $400 is peanuts. Your real money will come from your network. And if someone says, I cannot share this for free, take up a job.
Exactly. Listen, if you want to downline of 5,000 people in a month, if you want to downline of 5,000 people in a month, you invite one person who invites one person who invites one person and so on. And everybody does that for 30 days, one person each for 30 days, and you will have 4,950 people. Incredible. Imagine if you invite 2 or 3. So it's all doable. And also just to say, you know, yes, Ryan is absolutely right. All of these things and services, they think we're for free, but there is an expression, and it's very important. I heard this a few months ago from a CEO of a company. If a product is for free, it means that you are the product. You with me? So it's very important to understand that. And a lot of people, you know, they get all a bit snotty about data and, oh, I can't have anybody taking my data. And I'm like, well, they're taking it anyway. You know, they're taking it and they're making money from you. These 5 billion setup have been so smart. So I really do urge you all to get cracking with it. So Obina Peter, have we answered that question? Please unmute if you'd like to. No, gone. KG.
Oh, here he is.
Hello, hello. Okay. Hello. Yeah, my question goes like this. In terms of if you register someone and the person didn't make it to register another person before the launching day, what happens to that? That's your member. Are you going to get paid or not? Well,
if they don't get anybody, if you sign them up and they don't get anybody, but they use service one, you will get $100 from them, and they can be a user. But if they want to be an affiliate, then they have to kind of rejoin under you automatically, but they will have to start paying. So really, but all they need to do is to get one. I don't understand anybody that can't get one person. I really don't. Go and get your grandmother, you know, get her to just quickly type in a thing, anybody, the neighbor, whatever. The neighbor's dog has an iPhone, get the neighbor's dog, anything. Just like get one person. It is not hard. KG. Hello, KG.
Good afternoon, everyone. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can. Good evening.
My background is a bit noisy because I'm having class. Actually in class.
Okay.
Right, I'm trying. When is it that you'll have another class for this? Because I have missed out on all the important information that you have given.
Cool. Well, we're doing this every Wednesday at the same time, 3 p.m. UK time and 6 p.m. UK time. Who is your sponsor, KG?
My niece gave me the link, Andrea. I'm not sure who's her sponsor.
Okay, because she should be in a group of ours somewhere. And in that case, she should either be on our Telegram channel or she can, well, this is the best place to be to get all the Zoom information. So if you get back to her and ask her who her sponsor is, and then we can maybe help you, you know, get on the Telegram channel. I'm not very good, so I can't actually post the link here. I should really try and do that.
The other thing is, I don't know if you'd be comfortable, but you now recorded this. You could put it up on the Telegram group.
I could, if I knew how to copy and paste the link from my phone.
Yeah, I can work with you on that.
Okay, right, we could do that. Yeah. You're going to do it now, Alan, because you're amazing.
Anne is just saying, is there a target of sales you have to acquire every month? There is no target for sales, so nothing to worry about.
No, sky's the limit, really.
Yep.
That's what I would say. Just go for it.
And it looks like Obina has another question.
Obina, do you have another question?
My question goes like this.
Hi.
I think I prefer that we'll get something like a training, like, you know, some of our members don't know how to approach a new members, you know. I prefer that maybe some other time we can break up something like a training to our members also in terms of approaching some other people. You know, some of us don't know in terms of approaching someone about 5 billion shares, how to put it in order to start to understand.
It's Obina, it is so easy. Trust me, you don't need a training. Everybody that you talk to, is all you need to say to them is, hey, just take a look at this. With this, you will be paid. It's like free money for the activity that you're already doing online. And they'll go, oh, really? They'll either say that they don't believe you, in which case you can say, here, take a look, this is incredible. Or they'll say, wow, that sounds really good. How do I do that? And you just share your link. That's why there are all of these tools in the back office with all of this marketing information. And actually, really, I don't know if anybody else is doing Zoom calls. We just wanted to do it because we wanted to meet everybody. Because again, it comes down to this right now. Register for free, share your link, make money. That's it. Everybody that you speak to, all you need to do is, hey, listen to this thing that I heard about. This is incredible. And if they don't believe you, you can always say to them, hey, there's a couple of Zooms on a Wednesday. Join me on there. And you get the link from whoever that you've already got the link. It's every Wednesday at 3 p.m. UK time and 6 p.m. UK time. I include the world clock on the text because we're going into a season change now, and the clocks all around the world are going to be changing this month, and I don't know who's going to be on what time. So I always say those are the times in UK time because I'm in the UK, but please check on the world clock just to make sure, because last week I think we got it wrong. Nigeria must have changed or something. But it's really, you will never get another better, easier, simpler business. You don't need to be trained. If you can talk, you can do this business. If you can send a text, you can do this business. Really.
But do you understand that not everybody does know how to approach someone? Do you understand that?
But how many people do you talk to every day?
No, likewise me. I know how to approach. I'm talking about other people.
But they talk to people as well. Listen, people talk to people, as Ryan said, about all kinds of rubbish all the time. You know, when the pizzas are cheap, what's on at the movies, what's this? Isn't it just easy to say, hey, this is a great way to make some money and it's free to do this? This is not hard. Ellen, would you like to say anything?
Well, I'm just saying I can work with you, Obina, and, you know, but I agree with Inger. This can be so simple and the messages you have can be just easy, and we can just make sure you're getting the messages to the people that are signing up under you.
Yeah. Can I say something as well? Sure. I've been in network marketing quite a while, and one thing that is very important is that you detach from the emotional need for them to say yes. It doesn't matter if they say yes or no. Do not prejudge what someone is going to decide or how they're going to think of you, because you have to think, wow, if I don't talk to them, I am not allowing them to make their own decision on an amazing opportunity.
Exactly.
That's a great point.
This is so, you know what, honestly, I wake up in the morning and I just basically jump out of bed with this. I find it so exciting because it moves so quickly. And, you know, again, the people who have been in business here or network marketing, it's a hard life. You've got to be quite tough to be consistent and to do well at network marketing, especially in the beginning. Later on, when you've got it all down and you know what you're doing with your product or service or whatever, then it becomes easier. But most people don't have the staying power for that. This is why some people are very successful. But this is not about this. This is not about selling. This is we are genuinely offering somebody a lifeline here. This is free money. And there isn't actually, Irene's right, but there isn't actually any emotion in this at all. It's just about the money. Now, again, some people might find that quite vulgar. I don't care. I work, we all need it. You know, people have this attitude, they have an attitude about data or whatever. It doesn't matter. Do it, don't do it. There's 8 billion people out there, you know, and most people right now are broke. A lot of people are looking and thinking, oh, is my country going to head down to a lockdown again? I personally had an event company that I lost when the Corona thing came along and everything, and I had to do something else. And, you know, I haven't come across anything as easy as this. It is so, so simple. Each of us knows at least half a dozen people that we can say, hey, you know, just do this, and they will know half a dozen people. Again, if you want a downline of nearly 5,000 in 30 days, invite one person every day and get each of those one people to go out and invite one person, and you will have a downline of nearly 5,000 after 30 days. Not everybody's going to move, but it doesn't matter. Think what it's like if you invite 2 or 3. It'll go, because people will see the opportunity. They'll go, wow, it's as easy as that. Wow, I'm going to run with it. I have met this lovely young Indian student on LinkedIn about 2 days ago, really switched on. And we got chatting and everything. And in about 3 hours, he had 10 people. And in 2 days, he's got, I don't know, 30 maybe direct and about 75 indirect, sort of on the second and third levels. And he's got them. And I just said to him, Vivek, look after them, and they will look after you. That's it. There's nothing more to say, Guy. Any questions?
I'd just like to say that people are worried about getting partners in. Forget getting 10 people. You know, I'm not here to want $400. I'm not even interested in the $100. I'm interested in earning $5. That's where the real magic is. If you only get 3 partners for free, and everyone replicates this 3 into 3 into 3 up to 9 levels, in 1 year, you will earn $100,000.
I know.
That's where the magic is.
Exactly. Look after your people. Be good to them. Help them with their texts. Help them and just spend some time. And, you know, it is really easy. But, you know, just do it for them. And if they can't put their link into a text or show them where things are, bring them to a Zoom. Just bring them here and they can see how easy it is. It's as simple as that. Anyway, we've been glad. Yeah. I think we're kind of done.
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay.
I think I should, or we should thank you, both of you, Inger and Ellen. You have been doing a great job and great support from both of you. And you are giving so precious time to us and to everyone. And your support and your backup is amazing.
Honestly, it's really a pleasure, because what's not to like about sharing something this good? You know, it's like being Santa Claus. It's like amazing. This is free money. You know that. Ryan knows that. Daniel knows that. Steve knows that. You know, Irene knows that now. So let's go. Okay, let's just do it and come back on Wednesday with more people. And if you want me to do something in between for another group, or if you say, hey, I've got 10 people and we'd like to do a Zoom, just contact me. Get on the Telegram channel and go, hey, Inge, can you do this? My Zoom link is always the same. I am here for you. Yes, Ellen's right. I am working for myself, but I am really working for you. You know that. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm there 100% for people in my team. Irene from another company knows that. Danny knows that. Ellen definitely knows that. So have a great evening. I'm going to put the recording.
Thank you so much.
Dinesh, I'm going to send this to you. I never want to see it, but you're going to get it. This is for you. And anybody else that wants a copy, go and see Dinesh, go and see Alex, okay?
I'll do that.
Okay,
Definitely.
take care, see you soon. Have a
Okay,
lovely
good night.
evening. Okay,
Bye.
ciao. Bye-bye.